I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीख किया था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in TVS Group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now. Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent.
Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing it really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing that entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT. So the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through the flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीख था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in TVS Group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now.
Completed my 12th. Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent. Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing at really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing the entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT. So the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through a flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीखा था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
5 सर्टिफिकेट कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in TVS Group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai Port.
17 years old now. Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent. Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing at really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing that entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT, so the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through the flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is, for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीख था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
फाइव सर्टिफिकेट कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in TVS Group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now.
Completed my 12th. Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent. Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing it really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing that entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT. So the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through a flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
Are we live now?
Yeah, no. We are live now.
Okay. We can play it after credit transfer. You know, before the internships for toppers with the IIT faculty, you can start after that slide, after 9th slide.
You can tell you can instruct us if we are going to do a
Okay.
meeting, then let's start doing it.
Okay.
We are live, ma'am. We can start.
Okay, so can I start?
Yes, ma'am. You can start.
Okay. On behalf of Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, Delhi, which is an affiliated organization with Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, Delhi, I welcome you all to this workshop, which has been in collaboration with National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, popularly known with the acronyms NPTEL, which is now almost 20 years old, as old or maybe as dynamic as Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies. It's been 21 years of our journey also. With regard to NPTEL, this is an educational initiative which is involving 7 IITs, that's Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Roorkee. And today we have with us a faculty member from Kanpur IIT. And we also have it in collaboration with IISc Bangalore. And the prime objective of NPTEL is to promote quality education, primarily through e-learning methods, which we know in the time of pandemic has really proved to be one of the pedestals on which we have been able to sustain our academia, our education system, when almost everything else collapsed. Now, NPTEL is a curriculum building exercise and is directed towards providing learning materials across disciplines. And I'm not just talking about engineering, which is how they actually began, but now they are adhering to the syllabi of AICTE and other affiliated universities. And I've actually seen them growing. And as I was in a very informal discussion speaking yesterday, that a few names whom, when we were institutionalizing ourselves as local chapter, which come to me very prominently is, and I would like to take here, is Hari sir, Kamla ma'am, Divya Bharti. I mean, I hold them in a lot of esteem and awe because they have been so prompt in replying to all our queries. Not that the others have not been participative enough, but we've been, at least I have been a difficult spot. So they have kind of energized with us all the time, keeping up with our dynamics. With regard to the institution, we are basically 7 different departments, an amalgamation of 7 different departments. We have a department which under our founder chairman, Dr. S.C. Vats, and our principal, Dr. Anuradha Jain. We have a bachelor's course in economics, which is being run by Dr. Anuradha as the dean. Then our IT department is headed by Dr. Supriya, who runs a course not just in bachelor's, but also in master's in computer application. For journalism, we are headed by Dr. Charu Lata, who is running a journalism course. In fact, we have one of the festivals called Spandan, which is very popular, which is going on currently. For our business administration department, we have Dr. Indira, who is running a BBA, a course in BBA, as well as a course in bachelor's in commerce. Dr. Rashmi is managing bachelor's, both BA LLB as well as BBA LLB in law, and LLM, a master's course in law. We have Dr. Saloni, who is managing a bachelor's in English, and Goldie ma'am is there, who is managing BTech program, which is our new flagship program we have just begun this year. We are basically, of course, a private organization. However, our management, as I just familiarized, under the leadership of our founder chairman, Dr. S.C. Vats, and our vice chairman, Mr. Suneet Vats, Mr. Vineet Vats, Mr. Ajay Bindal, Mr. Krishna Agarwal. There are 4 pillars on which our academia is actually running. and never have they ever intervened with the academic curriculum or the dispensation. It is our deans who are running this entire organization so beautifully. We began with 2 rooms, and today we are spread in 7 different courses. With this, I would also like to introduce my faculty members and students and all the other participants who are here for the workshop to the speaker for today, the resource person for today, Dr. Vaishali Bhel. And I met her for the first time yesterday, but she oozes so much of warmth and familiarity. She's from IIT Kanpur, as I just shared with all of you. She's the project engineer there. And ma'am has basically done her education from Punjab Technical University in the field of wireless communication. And this, I think, is one of the most staple set of fields which could be of relevance today. And, doing it at that point of time, her graduation and post-graduation, I'm sure it has been far-sightedness of ma'am. And when on LinkedIn, I was trying to kind of familiarize myself with her background. I beautifully came up with the 3 causes that she stands for: economic empowerment, education, science, and technology. And education being the middle sector here, and empowerment being yet another. Ma'am, in these 2 sectors, we are very closely associated with you. And without coming between you and the participants, I would now like to invite you to make us familiar with the entire workshop. Over to you, Vaishali ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shilpa ma'am, for this warm introduction. And hopefully this workshop with VIPS management, and we are very grateful for them, will be of a benefit for your students as well as for your faculty members, and many queries and doubts will get cleared. So without any further ado, I'll just share my screen and we'll begin with today's session. Preeti, is my screen visible? Okay. So like ma'am rightly said, NPTEL, the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, it formed back 18 years ago. So being an indigenous project, being one of the most largest repository for the engineering courses and the online courses, it was formulated back in the time when there was nothing related to online education in India. So the journey that has seen lots of highs and lows, but hopefully it's on the higher paradigm itself, and you will get to know as I proceed ahead with my future slides. So welcome you all. I welcome all the participants who have joined through YouTube. My colleagues are there from IIT Madras who will be replying your queries. You can post your queries in the chat window and your answers will be replied. So getting ahead with today's presentation. So NPTEL started back in 2003. It's an 18 years old project of MHRD, the longest running project in India. Earlier projects used to be of 2, 5 or a little span, but this is a project that has sustained itself, and this is because of the mission and vision with which it was formed. With the vision to provide a high quality and affordable education to larger masses. Not every student used to get entry, used to get admissions in the IITs, but they wanted to learn from the eminent teachers who are there teaching in the IIT. So with the thought that MHRD had in mind, why not bring that education to common people, to masses, so that they can also get what the students in the IIT are getting. So with that vision, we started with video and the web content. Slowly, gradually, we proceeded towards the online certifications. And from that, today, we are a family of so many local chapters with large database of students who have been associated with us from last 18 years. And we do have our exam takers who range from wide variety of age groups and have taken around 47 examinations as well. So they have been with us throughout this journey. So with that vision, this NPTEL was set up. It's an indigenous project by the MHRD now, which is the Ministry of Education. So NPTEL, the very basic website that you are seeing, nptel.ac.in. It's one of the largest repository of engineering course material. It started with the engineering because the parent institutions, 7 parent IITs, IIT Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati, Roorkee, and IISc Bangalore have their base in engineering. But it also inculcates to the audience of humanities and social sciences, the management, basic sciences, and multidisciplinary courses. So we do have large variety of courses to offer for different domains of students and the learners. So 2,300 plus courses. This is an impact of NPTEL with 1.3 billion views on YouTube. We have more than 52,000 plus hours of video lectures uploaded over there with 3.7 million YouTube subscribers. It's an educational channel, nothing related to entertainment, but still it's very popular, and this makes us proud, and we try to push ahead and meet the expectations of what learners have from us. On your right hand side, you can see it's a setup of a studio, how lectures are recorded by the professors, and this setup started since the video lecture content started recording. So now the very two acronyms that comes in mind is SWAYAM and the NPTEL. SWAYAM, the study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. SWAYAM is a bigger umbrella. It's a national MOOCs portal for India. It has 9 coordinators in it. So you can see right away on your screen, they are AICTE, CEC, IGNOU, IIMD, NCRT, NIOS, NITTTR, NPTEL, UGC. So NPTEL does the technical maintenance of the SWAYAM portal, but it is one of the coordinator of SWAYAM. So if you see, we have other national coordinators as well, and NPTEL is one of them. Now, the benefits of the NPTEL, or in general, the MOOCs, the massive open online courses. This term became very popular during this pandemic because this taught us that yes, online education can be done in the online mode. I agree, nobody can replace the classroom teachings, but still alternative methods are there not to stop your learning. So there are certain benefits of taking these online courses right there on your screen. The credit transfer, I'll be discussing all these points in details in my upcoming slides. So credit transfer, internships, soft skill trainings, domain scholars. Domain is basically becoming an expert in a particular area. Lab workshops, FTP points for the faculty members. So if you are doing the NPTEL courses, not just you will gain knowledge and a certificate after clearing the examination, you will also have an opportunity to get an AICTE approved FTP certificate. During your semester, without taking any break, without taking any holidays, you can definitely learn and get an additional certificate too, which will be helpful for your career. So we'll be discussing these points in details. So moving ahead. Now, the very important thing, the credit transfer for the courses. This is the thing that why universities and colleges are opting for, because AICTE and UGC have made this mandatory to take a certain percentage of courses through MOOCs platform. So if I distribute this, the complete engagement, you will see for watching the lectures, a typical learner engagement is from 3 to 4 hours a week. For the NPTEL, we release the course content for week-wise, like our courses are 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks. So if you opt for a course of, for example, 8 weeks, for the first week itself, this is for all the weeks. In the first week itself, all the lectures that are distributed for the first week will get released on first day, along with the assignment. Because now you will be learning, these courses are time-bound, the assignments are time-bound. So once you read all the lectures, you'll be able to do the assignment. So the typical learner engagement for assignment is for 2 hours a week. And there will also be some text transcriptions and references under the lectures. And also there will be live interactions. So our courses are wholesome in a point that yes, after the completion or during the courses itself, the professors who are giving those courses take live sessions, take live interactions with the learners. So whatever doubt you have, you might just note it down and you can ask the faculty members during those live interactions. So it typically engages 1 hour a week. Then very important point, which students don't use, but it's of great importance, is the discussion forum. So discussion forum is there for you. You can post your queries in that, and within 24 hours, your queries will be answered because the teaching assistants and the faculty members answers those queries. So don't feel shy about whether you'll be grammatically correct or not. Just ask your questions. Nobody is there to judge the language. Just post your questions, or sometimes just view what other people have asked. So that will also be of a great help. So that engages 1 hour a week. Now, as per the UGC, 14 hours of learning is 1 credit. So take 4 weeks course, so 10 hours, 4 assignments, 1 hour each, so total 14. So in this pattern, our 4 weeks course, we have recommendation of 1 credit. For 8 weeks course, we have recommendation of 2 credits. For 12 weeks course, we have recommendations for 3 credits. So these are the recommendations. So if college wants, they can add a more credit to what a learner is engaging, like they are taking extra material or they are performing some experiments. So after the approval from your academic senate, you can definitely add more credits to what NPTEL is recommending. So these are the recommendations. So moving ahead. So credit transfer process. So what we recommend is universities can pass regulations regarding the credit transfer. Your university has to just put that notification ahead that yes, they are approving these credit transfer. So they can be for core courses, they can be for elective courses, they can be for pass and fail courses, some easy courses. They can be a list of courses for every degree or year or a general transfer policy. Like you can ask your students to obtain a particular amount of credits all over through their degree, through the MOOCs. They can either complete in one semester or just distribute it to the other semesters as well. The autonomous colleges and the deemed universities can make their own policy for implementing the credit transfer. So they can formulate whatever is comfortable with their faculty members and students and a form after approving the recommended credits. Some alternative mechanism has to be formulated because NPTEL does not take supplementary examination. So if students fails, so you need to take that mechanism into account that what happened to the credits of that student. They will, because they won't be getting a second chance in the NPTEL. For that particular course in that semester itself. So if that course comes in the future semesters, they can definitely give again, but not after failing in particular exam at that time. So keep it flexible so that it's not for all students. So keep that thing in mind. Keep it for students of second and third year, preferably. So this is our recommendation because first years have just come out of school, so they are not familiar. Now they are, because they have passed 12 through the online. I've seen the online education, but still we recommend keep it for the second and third year. Leave the fourth year because they are the graduating years. So in case of a BTech, if you are not able to pass that examination, your degree might be at halt, because once in case the university does not have that backup mechanism, you need to wait till the next semester that course comes up. So NPTEL domains can be looked up for the minors and specialization in a particular area. Like AICTE has a model in which you can do a minors in a particular degree. For example, a student of mechanical engineering wants to learn computer science minors. So that minors can be obtained through domain specialization. So these are the few credit transfer process points right up on your screen. So moving ahead, do we just preach our credit transfer policy? No, we implement it in IITs as well. So IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, IIT Roorkee, IIT Palakkad, IIT Tirupati, IIT Bombay have approved the credit transfer for their students who are opting for the NPTEL courses. IIT Kharagpur has implemented it for the working professionals who enter into the PhD program. So those coursework courses can be done through the NPTEL itself. With this, I would like to ask my colleague Preeti to share a Mentimeter. We'll try to keep this interactive, so you can answer the query to the Mentimeter that will just be up on your screen. Preeti, are we ready with the Mentimeter question?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Yeah. So she'll be sharing her screen, and you can post the answer through the Mentimeter. It's a small way to interact, to see that yes, audience is viewing. And parallelly, I would also like to see the chat window. If you have any questions, I'll also answer them. But stay tuned with us. All your queries will be answered as we move ahead with the session. Yeah, you can go to menti.com and use the code 30844862, or you can just scan this QR code. Your question will pop up on your screen. Go to www.menti.com, enter the code 30844862, or just scan this QR code using your mobiles. You will be redirected to the question.
Is the screen fully visible, ma'am? Or
Yeah, screen is visible.
is it fully visible till?
No, it's not fully visible, but your screen is visible. Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, just a minute. Now
It's completely visible. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I request you all to please scan this QR code or join via using the code. That's 30844862 on menti.com. Yeah, Preeti, it's showing as voting is closed, but no question is popping up.
I guess it's coming now.
No question is up yet. Yeah. Very first question, are you a student or faculty? We would like to see the learners' engagement in today's session. Are you a student or faculty? Okay, yes, a lot of students have joined today's session. You can see the answer coming up. Yes, a lot many students have joined and faculty members as well. Yeah, the Mentimeter is working now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, a lot many students have joined along with the faculty members and the other participants. Great.
Ma'am, our principal ma'am has just sent in a message. She would like to, I mean, there are some faculty members who have not been able to scan the QR code.
Okay. Ma'am, they can go to www.menti.com and use the code 30844862. It's displayed on the screen itself in case they're not able to scan the QR. You can go to www.menti.com, use the code 30844862 and reply to this question. Are you a student or faculty? Okay. Yeah, Preeti, can we have that timer up? Yeah, you can see 90% of students have joined this session. Great to see that. Okay, thank you all for participating in this question. So we are elated to see so many students have joined in. We'll be moving back to our presentation. Thank you, Preeti, for this Mentimeter question, and we'll be back with more Mentimeter questions in the upcoming slides. Preeti, are you able to see my screen?
It is visible, Vaishali.
Okay. So after the credit transfer that we just discussed, the second point, the benefit of the NPTEL is internship opportunities for the toppers with the IIT faculty members. So if you become a topper in one of the course, we have a toppers list after every course run, you get an opportunity to do the internship with those faculty members as per their available slots. So in this, the learners used to spend time at the institute, work with the faculty and their research group on the project given. So this is a paid internship, and the holistic experience that the student gets is one of its kind. So in 2018, since it started, we have the distribution in the summer and the winter semester. So they used to come in the campus. So in 2018, 40 students have been given this opportunity. In 2019, 55 of them have availed this. In 2021, before the session, 55 have given this, and 2021 in the winter semester, it's still going on. In 2021, this is in the online mode because the pandemic didn't allow us to make our learners stay on the campus. So this is a one-of-a-kind opportunity that learners can definitely get after becoming a topper in one of the courses. Next, the third point, very important point, soft skill trainings. This is a time, like I'm rightly mentioned, in this, you need to have a multidisciplinary approach for getting a job into your dream companies. For example, if I want to, if being a mechanical student, I want to learn programming, my curriculum does not allow that. I need to do something extra. I can learn through these online portals. Now, after acquiring all the technical education, the next important things comes is the soft skill training, how you present yourself in front of your employers. So this type of training, if done in your college, is very good. Take a benefit out of it. Don't take it for granted. And it's really, really helpful for you to exhibit your idea in front of your employer. If you have it in your mind, until unless you do not express it, how will the other person comes to know that? So this is the initiative that NPTEL took. We have taken the tier 2 and tier 3 cities NPTEL certified candidates, preference given to the NPTEL stars, toppers, and the LC students. We have taken their employability assessment test, and then a group discussion, an online interactive group session took place, in which 1,600 have been a participant out of 11,000 who gave those employability assessment tests. And then based on the feedbacks of what the people, these people are industry associates who takes these trainings. So one-on-one mock interviews happened. So this one-on-one mock interviews help the students to build the confidence that they need to get themselves employed as well. So give feedback given to the students, where are the improvement areas they need to work upon, and also the spoken English tests were taken. So this is a type 1 of soft skill training that has taken place, and students have taken benefit out of it, and NPTEL has done placements of these NPTEL star learners. These are the people, these are the students who do not have access to good companies coming to their colleges. So these are the students from the nook and crannies of India, and not in the elite cities, and where they get the opportunities to get themselves placed. So if your college or your institution is providing you the soft skill training, giving you the access of it, please take a benefit out of it. So this is a one type of soft skill training that NPTEL takes care of, and we just don't leave our learners with NPTEL certificate. We do take care of them in the other things as well. So soft skill training, the second type of soft skill training is 7 or 14 days training. This is a rigorous training of 20 hours, 2 hours a day for 15 days. 20 NPTEL stars are made into batch. NPTEL stars are a distinguished category, a distinguished recognition given to the NPTEL learners that I will be discussing in the upcoming slides. So there is an assessment test, a mock interview in the form of a mock interview taken in the pre-training and the post-training session to see what improvement have been done. So employability assessment test is taken. The online sessions related to communication skills, the writing skills, resume building, interpersonal skills, importance of social networking in the context of job search to make yourself visible to the employers that yes, your profile is strong. Like I mentioned, the social networking in the LinkedIn or in the other areas. So the takeaway, this training has a takeaway assignment every day that is to be submitted the next day. So you will be given tasks to write it down. So there is a minimum attendance of 80% and the eligibility participation certificate is given after it. So this training is going on and students have reaped the benefit, and this type of training is taken care of by our NPTEL industry associates. We have association with many public sector and private companies, and I will be showing you our NPTEL industry associates in the upcoming slides. We do have big shot names like the IBM, Tejas Networks, and other PSUs and private organizations who take care of these trainings. So this is the third benefit of doing the NPTEL courses. Now, like I mentioned, the performance in the placements, you can see the Infosys 57 students have been placed in Infosys. I know these numbers are not huge as the mass recruitments that happens in colleges, but these are the students who do not have access to these companies coming to their campuses. So these are NPTEL star learners who were very good and very sound technically, but could not express themselves, and just because of that, they could not get that job of their dream. So Capgemini took 54 candidates from these soft skill training batch. Tejas Networks has recruited 2, and Wiley M3 has taken 4 candidates in the talent development cell. So down below, you can see TCS, Capgemini, Bright Minds, LG Electronics. All these are NPTEL industry associate partners who are helping us to take care of the soft skill training of our NPTEL star learners. So yes, NPTEL does provide recruitment opportunities. Now, what I'm talking about NPTEL stars, it's a type of a special recognition that we give to our toppers. Right up on your screen, it's NPTEL domain scholars. NPTEL domain scholars are those candidates who have obtained domain certification. NPTEL superstars, if a candidate has appeared in 4, 5, or 6 examination and has been topper in at least 3 of them, they get NPTEL superstars tag. They get a certificate separate as NPTEL superstar, and the name gets displayed in this. Once you go to nptel.ac.in, on the top header, there is a tab called NPTEL stars. You just click on it, the complete page will be up for you, and you can start browsing through and ask your students to take motivation from them. And you can see the learners across all domains, different disciplines who are doing these. So NPTEL evangelist, NPTEL motivated learners, NPTEL enthusiast, NPTEL discipline stars, NPTEL believers. So these are the special recognitions that we give to our toppers, the NPTEL toppers. So right up on your screen, you can see the NPTEL star learners, NPTEL domain scorers. Since it started in 2019, 8 students were there. And similarly, this is rising. In July, December 2021, results are still being calculated. So this part will be filled. So 75 of them have obtained domain certification. So these are not just students, these are faculty members as well. Because if you are teaching to stay relevant, you need to learn everything new. There was a time when job can be done with the same skill set till retirement, but now every 5 years, since the technology is enhancing, so you need to upskill and reskill yourself. So NPTEL domains specialization provides you that opportunity to learn along with your job and learn those subjects who are currently in demand. And some subjects are also being partnered with the industry associates to provide the relevant type of education required. So right up on your screen, you can see the different set of numbers of NPTEL star learners, and they are rising semester by semester. Coming up next. Yeah, the one thing I was talking about, domain certification. So why this domain certification is important? It helps you to prepare for technical competition very well, because if your college curriculum does not allow you to do multidisciplinary, this domain certification will definitely help you. Giving you one of the example, a very first domain scholar, Mr. Pamir Roy, he is a student from Arunachal Pradesh, coming from not very famous college. He was a mechanical engineering student, but very much interested in doing automation. So he required to do artificial intelligence courses. So he started opting for those courses so that he can get into the field of mechatronics. So he started learning those courses. Our domain certification courses are streamlined as per your interest, beginning from the core course, getting up to the electives. Everything is done in a single bucket. You can select as per your choice, so that you don't need to wonder what course is to be opted next after what. So we used to get the feedback from students that we are confused which course to opt after doing this course, as we aim for doing specialization in data science, in AI, or any other specialization that you want to. So we set up academic council, and after rigorous discussions, and a thing was formulated is to provide a domain certification. So domains are there with you to start from scratch, and you can go up to the professional level. So these domain certification is of a huge help for the learners. So what are these? These are the certification in a specific area of discipline. How to do this? You need to complete a set of core courses. There is an elective courses list that you need to do. For passing the NPTEL exam, you need to get at least a minimum of 40% marks. But for getting a domain certification, you need to maintain that average score to be greater than equal to 60. So there is a certain set of guidelines for each and every domain in particular discipline. You can browse through the URL of NPTEL domain certification and get this knowledge. It's self-explanatory as well. So you go to nptel.ac.in/noc/domain. In this URL, you will get to know we offer 12 around in 12 domains, 51 around in 12 disciplines, 51 domains have been offered. So if I start with the aerospace engineering, the flight mechanics is a domain that is being offered. In the biotechnology, biosciences, 4 domains are up. Similarly, for the chemical engineering, for civil, even for the faculty disciplines, we have 2 domains that are being offered as a fundamental level and as an advanced level. In humanities and social sciences, we have it in English studies and psychology. We are hoping to expand this more, ma'am. Yeah, in the management, we do have many domains to offer. And similarly, for the mathematics, we have 2 of them. If you go to the computer science and engineering, the AI, data science, programming, foundation of computing and systems. Similarly, for the electrical, mechanical, and metallurgy. So 12 disciplines, 51 domains are there to be offered for our learners, and we will be expanding this in the upcoming future. So you can definitely streamline your interest and gain a specialization, because specialization is there to stay, and that's the need of the hour. Looking at the market scenario, how the employment opportunities are coming, their companies require somebody who specializes in a particular area. So a sample of the domain certification, you can see this type of certificate is given containing an NPTEL logo, the domain certificate, your name, photograph, the domain in which you have done this, the discipline that you have done, along with the signatures of both CCE chairman as well as the NPTEL coordinator. It has all your marks of all the courses that you have done, along with the QR codes. So as you know, since 2017, all our certificates has QR code that can be verified by the SPOCs or any faculty members. You can scan them and validate them whether they are original certificates or not. So this is a sample of a domain certification. Now coming to the domain scholars, right up on your screen, you can see NPTEL domain scholars. This is the stats of previous year. This year's stats are being be calculated. So we have not just students, but most of them were the faculty members who have opted for the domain certifications. So the numbers were 43, 11, other employed candidates were 8, and the other who are either homemaker or not employed, they were 15. So 60 of them have done it. So every semester we get around 500 candidates who are just 1 or 2 courses away from getting the domain certification. So the numbers are right up on your screen. Why mostly faculty members are opting it? Because they get to learn new skills, they get to learn new subjects in order to stay relevant in the field of teaching what they are teaching their students. So this is of a great benefit. Next 6th point comes is in-person lab certification courses. We do provide in-person lab certification courses for in the basic sciences. It's 1 week in-person workshops at various institutions, and it will be residential. This will comprise of theory as well as practical session. And after the completion of those set of experiments, a lab examination will take place by the instructor who is offering this. And you will get the in-person lab certificate. So this is what took place in 2019. 2020, we could not have it because of pandemic. So this is one of the opportunity that our candidates get to get into the lab of IITs and perform the experiments along with the research group as well as the course instructors. So number 7 is NPTEL courses are approved by the AICTE as FTP courses. So our UG elective advanced courses are approved as faculty development courses. The FTP is faculty development program. So AICTE has approved this. So the list is up every semester. So if 585 plus courses are up in this semester, more than 300 courses are available as AICTE approved FTP courses. So what benefit faculty members will get is they can, during the semester, they can get a separate FTP certificate. So the process for doing this is similar to any learner that would do it. You enroll for a course, you write up the examination. During the course, you need to fill up the assessments and obtain the particular level of marks that are needed. You register for the exam, you write up the exam and pass in that examination. All our examinations are proctored examinations. They do not take place in sitting at your home. At home, you can just give your assignments. So this is a credibility of NPTEL that we take in-person examinations. They are proctored examinations. You need to pass in that examination. The passing criteria is same for every learner. And after fulfilling these points, you get a separate link for getting AICTE NPTEL FTP certificate with ₹100. So after filling up that, so for a faculty member, the fees would be 1,100. After filling up this, you will get an additional certificate as FTP certificate. So for every course that you click on the website, you will see at the bottom right-hand side, there will be a line mentioned as this is AICTE approved FTP course. So we urge faculty members, if they want to learn new courses, try to learn the courses who are either coming in particular domains or AICTE approved FTP courses. So you will get the benefit of both of them. So this is how a certificate looks like. It has both the logos of NPTEL as well as AICTE. It will have your photograph that you filled at the time of registration of your form, the name, course name that you have opted for, along with the consolidated marks that you have obtained. So it will have a signature of NPTEL coordinator, Professor Andrew Sangaraja, along with the AICTE technical education advisor. So this certificate will be given to the faculty members only. For this, one thing more you need to keep in mind is while enrolling for a course, kindly fill up your profession as faculty and not as employed, because you will get 4 options. You are a student or a faculty or employed or others. Try to fill up yourself as a faculty members. Only then you will get a separate link of filling up this form. And in case you have more questions, you can post in the chat box. I'll be also answering this, as well as my colleagues are there to answer the questions in the YouTube chat. Now, the criteria what AICTE has given us for the 4 weeks course, the typical learners engagement is of 12 hours. So the NPTEL equivalent of half FTP for 1 week is taken into account. For 8 weeks course, full FTP of 1 week is taken into account. For 12 weeks course, 1.5 FTP is taken into account. So this is the calculation that AICTE has given us for doing the CAS calculations for different faculty members. So you can take a screenshot of this. This is how FTP certificates are given along with mentioning of these hours. So you can take as per your convenience 4, 8 or 12 weeks courses. Now, another important thing that has been done is we have launched GATE portal with NPTEL. So you can go to gate.nptel.ac.in. In the phase 1, the mapping of GATE questions have been done to the NPTEL videos and solution videos. You can learn as per question wise or as per your topic wise. So if some question is asked in GATE examination, you can redirect it. You can take a benefit of you just click on that tab. It will redirect you to what the professor has taught in a particular lecture related to that topic. So the solution mapping has taken place, and also the relevant videos related to GATE preparations are programming phase. So the phase 2 still is in making phase, and it will be uploaded soon. So you will get practice tests, you will get more videos. And so the GATE portal is live since 14 October 2021. So the aspirants who want to sit for the GATE examination, since it's not just for getting admissions into PGs, the MTechs, but it is also essential to get a job in PSUs, and many other institutes require GATE certification. So this is a GATE preparation platform being launched by the NPTEL. The other initiative is exams outside India. So our learners are not just restricted within India. We have our learners who are learning from this NPTEL portal from abroad as well. So we have established our examination centers in the Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah in UAE, as well as in Colombo and Jaffna in Sri Lanka. So we are trying to expand it more. So we have 200 plus candidates who are giving the examination remotely. Earlier, they used to come back to India, give the examination, fly back, but now we are setting up our examination centers abroad as well. So your indigenous project is definitely expanding its wing, and we hope to hope to come at a global level as well. So the next initiative taken by the NPTEL is translation. So we do agree not many students are comfortable in learning in the English language, that subtitles are there, the transcriptions are there in the English. If they are comfortable in learning in the regional languages, we have offered courses in the transcription format in Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, and Telugu, 8 regional languages. The translation has taken place. You can download that transcript and read the lectures. So this is one of the initiative taken by the NPTEL. The next comes right up on your screen. You can see how many hours that the lecture content have been translated. So these are the content written in the transcription format. So I'll just show you, like, for example, if you opt for a course of Joy of Computing using Python, and you want to read those lectures in Hindi. So you just go to that link, the translation link, you click on the book, the complete lecture-wise PDF have been amalgamated in the form of a book. So you can download that book. Similarly for the other courses as well. So you can download a book and read as per your convenience. So if in case you don't have a bandwidth to even view the complete lecture, you can download the transcripts in different languages. So if that translation has taken place. So this is one of a benefit of students who are learning in the regional languages. So the other thing that we started back in 2020 when the pandemic hit was special lecture series. So this is a type of a lecture series ranging from wide variety of topics, not just restricted to technical, but in general related to career growth, related to people sharing their experiences. So these are the big shots of big companies who have been our eminent speakers in this. So these lectures are available free of cost on the YouTube channel of IIT Madras. You can view these lectures and take a benefit out of this. So more than 230 plus lectures have been done in since the previous year. So if I'll show you the age distribution starting in the Jan-December 2020 itself, you can see 65 students, 65 learners coming from the age group of 10 to 15 years have given the NPTEL examination. Because we take in-person examination, so a complete year examination took place in December 2020 for both the sessions. So there were learners coming from a very age group of 10 to 15, and also there were learners of 87 years coming up to the center and giving the examination. So that made us so proud, and this keeps us running. This keeps our project running, that yes, people are waiting for the NPTEL semesters to become live and they want to learn through this portal. So you can see the age group is ranging from 10 to 15 to 86 to 90 who are opting for the NPTEL courses. So the number of courses registered till now, it's type of stats I'm just showing you on your screen, who have opted for one course. You can see more than 5 lakh candidates have done at least one course, and some people have done more than 33 courses as well, for 47 courses to be precise. So there are learners who have stayed with us through all these 18 years since we started this and have been giving the NPTEL examinations. So the highest number of NPTEL course takers, Mr. PKP Aditya Vignesh, he's a scientist from DRDO Bhubaneswar who has done 47 courses through the NPTEL. So next we have more people who are coming from they are working professionals. They are either employed, they are either faculty members, along with the students who are interested in doing learning. So this is all self-motivation. So you need to keep yourself up pace that yes, you want to learn something new. So this is the highest number of course takers, and we feel proud of them that yes, they are taking benefit of NPTEL learning platform. Okay, with this, I would like my colleague Preeti to put the another Mentimeter question. Preeti, do we have the other Mentimeter question ready?
Yes, ma'am, it's ready.
Yeah. So the second Mentimeter question for this workshop will pop up right on your screen. You can again go to.
So as we can already see, people have already, responded. So now I'm opening the poll. So
Okay.
rest of them can also respond.
Okay, the poll is up again. The question is, how many courses do we have on our NPTEL website? I displayed this in the beginning of my slide. You go to menti.com, you use the code 30804862. The question is, how many courses do we have on NPTEL website? We can see many people answering more than 2,000, more than 5,000 is also the answer for few people. You can poll for these questions.
Shall we have a timer, ma'am?
Yeah, Preeti, we can have a timeout.
Okay.
You can vote for the question. How many courses do we have on NPTEL website? The voting will get closed in around 40 seconds. I can see 80% of people saying it that yes, we have 2,000 courses up on the NPTEL website. Some are saying 300 as well. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. Many people have said we have more than 2,000 courses. So majority of them have answered 2,000. Okay, the voting lines are closed. So 96% of people have said that we have 2,000 courses, right? We have more than 2,300 courses, which are there on our portal. So thanks, Preeti, for this Mentimeter question. You can just stop this. Yeah, I'll just share my screen back and we shall continue with our presentation. Okay, so these are the highest number of NPTEL course takers, like I just discussed before the Mentimeter question. Now, coming to the point is how you get the NPTEL certification. Like I mentioned, we have 4, 8, and 12 weeks courses. These are coming from a wide range of engineering, management, humanities, and other domains of courses. So the first step is to join course. So you can join any number of course. That's called enrollment. You can enroll for any number of courses, which is free of cost. You can go through the videos. You need to submit the assignment on time. Our assignments are time bound. So for example, if the assignment is released on Monday morning, so next Wednesday at 11:59 p.m., our assignments will get closed. So these are auto-graded server-linked assignments. So no more extra time will be given to the candidates. So submit the assignments, learn from the videos. Now, if you want to get a certificate, you need to register for that course. So registration, there's a fee, ₹1,000 per course. Some waiver is given to certain category of students. You can download your hall ticket once it's released, go to the exam center and take in-person proctored examination. So that's the difference between the other MOOCs providers and us. We take in-person proctored examination. You need to go to the center, sit for the examination. The invigilation team comprises of the professors and IRs from IITs will be there to mentor you and invigilate you. And based upon the NPTEL passing criteria, you will earn the NPTEL e-certificate. So we divide the whole year into 2 semesters. Each semester, we have 3 days reserved for the NPTEL examination, and each day has 2 sessions in the morning and in the evening. So typically from 9 to 12 and the other from 2 to 5. So in one semester, you can give 6 examinations. So in a complete year, you can opt for 12 NPTEL certificate examination. The semester which is up for enrollment, Jan-April 2022 semester, the exam dates are already there. So one, we are having examination on March 27, and the other we are having examination on 23rd and 24th April. Our NPTEL semesters are disclosed way ahead of time. You go to nptel.ac.in, you go to the NOC. Over there, you can see the information on NPTEL certificate, the timelines, information on NPTEL semesters. The timelines are disclosed way ahead of time so that you can plan your college examinations, keeping in mind if students are opting for the NPTEL examination. So now coming to the passing criteria of the NPTEL, how a candidate will get an e-certificate after this. Very important point I want to mention on the slide itself. While you enroll for a course, try to enroll from a same email ID, because that's an identifier, that's a unique identifier. If you opt for 2 courses using different email IDs, there will be a chance that you will be allotted different centers. Because if you go for a particular course using same email ID, same centers allocation will be there. So probability is 98% you will get a same center in the morning evening shifts. So keep that thing in mind. Also, the clash happens when the enrollment is up. You enroll for a course using one email ID, and enrollments are still going on till first or second week till the course is live, and you again re-enroll using other email ID. So with one email ID, you have submitted one assignment. With the other email ID, you have submitted another assignment. So that becomes a problem, because then you won't be able to track your progress of both the assignments. So keep in mind, have a separate email ID for your courses, for your education, and continue with that itself. So this is a point that I want to add over here. Now the scoring, certifications, and the credits. When you opt for a 4 weeks course, for 4 weeks, each week we have 1 assignment. So best 3 assignments are taken into account out of 4. If you go for 8 weeks course, so best 6 out of 8 assignments are taken into account. For 12 weeks course, best 8 are taken into account from those 12 assignments. So you need to do best 3, best 6, and best 8. Now, for getting a final certificate, so 25% of the marks from the best those assignments that you have taken, 25% are taken into account, and the proctored examination that you give, 75% is from that proctored examination. So your average assignment score should be greater than equal to 10 out of 25, and your exam score should be greater than equal to 30 out of 75. So your final score becomes greater than equal to 40. Now, if you get less than 40%, you won't get any certificate. If your marks, the final score calculation comprising of both the assignments as well as final examination is between 40 to 59%, you will get successful completion certificate. If your marks are greater than equal to 60%, you will get elite certificate. If your marks are between 75 to 89%, you will get elite plus silver certificate. Silver is a medal embossed on that certificate itself. And if you score greater than equal to 90%, you will get Elite Plus Gold certificate. So that gold medal will be embossed on that certificate. So this is the type of certificates that are based on the final score calculation. So we do get queries. You need to keep in mind is the average score should be 40%. The passing score is 40%, both in the final and as well as in the assignment. Only then the complete passing score will be 40%. So calculate your marks as per this, and both things are important, not just final, not just assignments, both of them form the final score. The certificate model, this is a type of a certificate that we give to our learners who pass the examination. For example, this is a sample of Elite Plus Gold certificate, and there's a topper of 10% embossed on it. So this is not, gold medal is not sent to candidate. Gold medal is embossed on that certificate. It will have your name, the course that you have opted for, with the consolidated score that you have obtained. Both your online assignments as well as your proctored examination scores will be there. So both will be displayed. So try to do it honestly. The total number of candidates who have certified this course will also be mentioned. It will have signatures of both chairman of CCE as well as the NPTEL institute that is offering that course, along with the duration and the year. It will have your number, the photographs as well, your roll number. For example, in the institute logo, for example, if a course is offered by IIT Kanpur, it will have that. In partnership with, if some industries co-sponsoring that course with us, if they are partnering that course with us, for example, we have courses partnered with Google, with the IBM, with Class Academy, it will have those credentials as well. On the back side, you can see this will have your roll number, the address of your college. It will have credit recommendation. This is an example of 2 credits recommendation. That means this is an example of 8 weeks course. So it will have a QR code along with the type of certificate distribution. So all our certificates are e-verifiable. Your any college authority can verify those certificates, whether you are submitting it in original format or not. So since July 2017, we are giving this QR code up. So this is how the backside of certificate looks like. Now, how to enroll for a course is you go to swayam.gov.in. Right up on your screen, you can see this type of, when you enter this URL, this type of web page gets up on your screen. You click on the NPTEL. Once you click on the NPTEL, it will redirect you to the NPTEL page, and you can click on View Course Catalog. Once you click on View Course Catalog, you will get the display of courses in alphabetical order. So if the courses are up for enrollment, right now, more than 585 courses are up for enrollment. You can select any course which is of your interest. This is how a typical course introduction page looks like. It will have the name given by which institution. Like this is an advanced aircraft maintenance course given by Professor A.K. Ghosh and Professor Vipul Mathur from IIT Kanpur. It will have an introduction video by the faculty members telling you the details about it. This will have a minor introduction. It will have the intended audience, for what type of students this is valid, what type of learners this is valid, some prerequisites. Since the name suggests it's an advanced aircraft maintenance course, so you need to have a prerequisite for this. So aircraft maintenance is a prerequisite for this. What type of industry supports this course? So this is an aerospace course, and it's supported by all the big shots of aerospace industries like DRDO, HAL, Boeing, Airbus. All of them supports this course. So once you click on join, you will get the learners enrolled, how many learners are enrolled for this course, and once you click on the join button, you also join this course. Coming you down from this blue tab, you can see the course layout. Since it's an 8 weeks course, so complete layout, the complete syllabus distribution week-wise is done in the course layout. It will, on your right-hand side, you can see there's a summary. It's an upcoming course. That means it's open for enrollment. This is a course. This is a screenshot of a previous year. So you will see a duration date, start date, and the end date of 2020. So it will have exam date. It will have enrollment ending date. It will have a category of students, like this is for the aerospace engineering student. But if somebody is interested in doing this course, they are most welcome if they have this prerequisite. Prerequisites are for your benefit because it will ease out the difficulty level of the numerical questions being asked. So the level Now, the last line that is saying this is an AICTE approved FTP courses. So if faculty members enroll for these courses, they can definitely opt for getting an additional certificate of AICTE FTP. And this does not restrict only faculty members to do this course. Any learner from any domain can learn from this course. So this is how a typical course introduction page looks like. If you scroll more down at the bottom, you will be able to see the complete details like 25% of assignment and 75% of proctored examination will be taken into account for calculating final score. And this is all written in the course introduction page itself. Next, this is a test run link I'm showing you. The week-wise segregation. For example, if week 1 is released, all lectures related to week 1 are released in the one go along with the quiz. So once you click on the lecture video, you will be able to view, and also if the video is in the downloadable format, you'll be able to download it and view it as per your convenience. At the bottom, you might find some transcription. So in the English transcription, and if it's already translated, you will be able to view the translated versions as well. So this is how a course page looks like. It has the week-wise segregation along with the complete description of the number of lectures, their titles in particular week. Going ahead to the assignments, our assignments, like I mentioned, are auto-graded. So there is a timeline associated with it. Like this is the assignment example that is going to close, that actually closed on 3rd Feb 2021 at 11:59 p.m. So after this, you won't be able to submit the assignment. Our servers gets closed. So being auto-graded, it will immediately show you the correct results, and you will get your progress written at the bottom. That your marks will get displayed, and in the progress tab as well, you can view what you have obtained, marks that you have obtained in the particular assignment. So our assignments can be, the questions can be MSQ. These square boxes are MSQ, means multiple select answers. They can be MCQ, multiple choice answers. So you need to carefully fill up the assignments, and after closing the exam, the date, your marks will be auto-graded. So it will be written at the bottom that you can submit the assignments multiple times or single times. Most of the assignments are multiple times. So once you start viewing the lectures, I would urge you to start filling up the assignments, and so that you don't be in a pressure to the last point, because servers might close by 11:59 if you submit the assignment at the deadline. So next is the programming assignment. This type of assignments are supported by the courses which need some programs to be uploaded, like C, C++, Python, Java, Verilog. So you can compile the program, you can write the program, and after the completion date, you will get the marks, whether you have written a right program or not. Next are type of subjective assignments. So we have the assignments related to some humanities courses or management courses who require some essay type questions that is to be either written in the window or some document is to be uploaded. So both types are supported by our portal. Next, the very important thing that I was telling is discussion forum. So ask a question tab is there. You need to click on this. The discussion forum gets open. You can post your questions in case you have any. You can post your queries. They will be answered by the teaching assistants of those professors who are taking care of those courses, and also peers sometimes answer those questions. But take a full benefit out of this discussion forum, because peer learning can also take place, and this is a healthy practice to ask questions. You will be able to learn more. Don't wait till live session to happen. You can take a benefit of this discussion forum as well. Now, the NPTEL online certification, this started since March 2014. We started giving the certificates to our candidates. Now, e-certificates are given because no printing takes place. So the courses that we have completed till now are 3,496. Around more than 1.58 crore enrollments were there, and 15 lakh plus exam registration. So that percentage is quite high if we take into account the other global MOOC providers as well. So all our certificates are e-verifiable, and they are from IITs and ISC Bangalore. So it speaks for its credibility. So in Jan 2022 semester, more than 590 courses are there. The enrollments are up. So there's a feedback you can provide for the NPTEL. So you can view the NPTEL stars. You can go to the NPTEL HRD handle on the YouTube. You can go to the FB handle. There is an Instagram handle as well. You can see the updates coming. So that's about the feedback on the NPTEL. So now, giving you a glimpse of NPTEL online certification, there will be some statistical summary that I'll be just going you through. So in July till July 2021, 3,496 courses were already offered by the NPTEL. So this year, last year we offered around 1,000 plus courses. So this year as well, more than 1,000 courses have been, this year that is starting in 2022, we have already around 600 courses are there. So last year in 2021, we offered around 1,000 plus courses. So you can see the courses are from wide variety of disciplines, not just restricted to engineering. There are courses related to humanities and social sciences, from law, from management, from mathematics and statistics. Although low, but yes, we are getting more courses from these domains. There are courses from multidisciplinary domains, ocean engineering, minings, and all these areas which are not much touched upon. So we offer courses from wide disciplines. So these courses are not just restricted to the parent institutions, but the other IITs also offer courses along with us. So you can see up on your screen. And not just in India, we have our courses being given by the institutes which are in abroad as well. So KTH Royal Institute of Sweden have offered courses along with us. Texas have given course. So many other universities have collaborated with IITs to offer courses. Next, the type of the courses that are being offered, they are new, there are repurposed, and there are rerun courses. So likewise, you can see on your screen, the new courses are there, like from March 2014 to December 2021. So around 2,074 courses were rerun. So 56 were repurposed, and 1,366 are new courses that were offered previously. So repurposed courses are those courses that have minor changes if the syllabus change or some new updations were required. So rerun courses are those courses which run almost every semester because they are core courses. You cannot change the core. And they are rerun every time. So the new courses that are formulated as per the demand and as per the requirement of the syllabus. So Jan-April 2022 semester has around 504 rerun courses and 85 are new courses. So if the course is of rerun, you will get a URL to the previous run in that the list of courses itself. You go to the nptel.ac.in, and if you click on the list of the courses that are up, you will be able to get redirected to that previous link. You can view for yourself whether you'll be able to do that course, because all lectures will be there. Every semester assignments are new, so no cheating can happen, but you can definitely see whether the mathematical difficulty level is as per your convenience or not, or you need some prerequisite before opting that course. So that will be of a great help to you. So the duration of course, like I said, we have 12, 8 and 4 weeks courses. 12 and 8 weeks courses are much popular because of credit transfer. So 4 weeks courses are still there. If you are new to the online teaching, you can start with 4 weeks course and get yourself equipped with how online learning takes place, because every week you will be getting lectures, every week you'll be getting assignments. So you need to get into the pace and learn through these. Then the exam percentage, we typically have a good attendance percentage coming up, students coming up to the centers and giving the examination. So July-December semester saw 89% of people turning up to the exam center for giving the examination. In 2019, we had this around 90%, but still in 2020, when we took the examination in December 2020, 88% of learners turned up to the exam center for giving the examination. So this is the exam attendance percentage of NPTEL examinations. Now coming to the pass percentage, many have perception that these courses are offered by the IITs. We do not know what will be the difficulty level. Let me tell you, these courses are not diluted for I mean, the students who are not from the IIT, these courses are at par level. But if you do it week-wise, if you do the assignments yourself, you will be able to crack your final examinations as well, because you will be doing it thoroughly, you will be doing it honestly. Then there might be some activity questions as well under each lecture. So it just requires your honesty and consistency. And you can see the pass percentage is also good. So 77 percentage percent of the candidates passed in Jan-April 2021. So July-December semesters, once the results are out, you will be able to see that stats as well. So pass percentage is also good for the NPTEL examinations. Gender statistics. So July-October 2021, 57% of male candidates to 43% of female candidates have done this. This is a stats that we need to see at least equal. So we urge to the girls to take the online courses. This will be of a huge help. So learning should not be restricted gender-wise. Everyone gets an equal opportunity to learn. So if you are watching this YouTube video, we would like to see in the upcoming semester the stats getting at least equal. So now the examination registration, faculty participation. Likewise, you can see on your screen, because of the FTP being introduced, you can see the faculty participation rising. So the overall registered as well as people who have appealed the FTP certificate is, you can see on your screen. Not just faculty member can get the FTP certificate. One thing more that I will discuss in the local chapter slides in the upcoming session, what will be a benefit if you're a faculty member and opting for the NPTEL course. You will get passing certificate. Number 2, you will get FTP certificate. And number 3, you can get a mentor certificate if you become a mentor for your students of your local chapter. So this is the faculty participation there on your screen. Okay. Now, before SWAM and with the local chapter slide, I would ask my colleague to share one more Mentimeter question. Are we ready, Preeti, for one more Mentimeter question?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Yeah, please share your screen. Yeah, the question is there. How many website views do we have? So same code, it's 30844862. How many website views do we have? The options are 1 million, 10 million, 50 million, 1 billion. Our viewers who are connected with us, go to www.menti.com, use the code 30844862 that you used previously. And the next question is right up on your screen. How many website views do we have? Is it 1 million, 10 million, 50 million, or 1 billion? We can see majority of them answering 1 billion.
Ma'am, we do have another few set of questions.
Yes?
We do have another set of questions.
Okay. Okay. You want to play another question after this?
Yeah, sure. We do have
Okay.
a set of like 9 questions.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, answer this question quickly, then we will get another Mentimeter question. We just want to make this interactive to see whether you're listening to this or not. So many people have said 1 billion views. So still we have 15 seconds left to answer this question. Yeah, voting lines will close in 2 seconds. Yeah, voting is closed. So rightly, many people have said 1 billion. So yes, we do have 1 billion plus views on our YouTube channel. Okay, so are we ready for the next question? Yes. Why should you do an NPTEL course? So what are the benefits? So you can type the answer. If you are listening to this attentively, you will know I've listed quite a lot of benefits of doing the NPTEL course. Why should you do an NPTEL course? What are the benefits? Go to menti.com, use the code 30844862 and answer the question. Yep, you are seeing the answers popping up on screen. Somebody has written learning. Great. Yeah, we can see e-certificate, skill development, career transfer, learning. Yeah, specialization, increased knowledge, rightfully said. Faculty from IITs, employment opportunities, knowledge. Okay. Yeah, many answers are popping up. Okay. The most popular answers being knowledge, skill development, career transfer. Very right. So, yeah. Many people have answered this correctly and very right. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Preeti, for the Mentimeter question. We shall continue with our next slides. Okay. Now coming to the part of Swayam NPTEL local chapter. The college, which is collaborating for this workshop, VIPS, is our NPTEL local chapter. So this local chapter concept came in 2015. The mission with which this NPTEL project was formulated to get into the masses. So masses are the people from academia, the students, the learners, and in order to reach to them, we need to establish an interface. For that, we never required any separate building, no billboard, no membership fees. We just require a single a letter on the principal's letterhead nominating a person as a single point of contact, SPOC, with the contact details. And after the verification from our side, a local chapter is established in that college or university or institutions. So this is a type of an interface that links the NPTEL as well as the learners from that college. Okay, after the request letter, the acknowledgement letter is sent back, and there are benefits of becoming NPTEL local chapter. And we are a family of more than 4,300 plus LCs since March 2015. So one of it is listed up on your screen. You can ask for the NPTEL content, the archive content on the in the hard disk format. So if your college is not having good internet access, you can ask for the NPTEL. You can ask the NPTEL office for this NPTEL content. In that hard disk format, you send us the hard disk. The copying is free of cost, and you can run it on the library LAN or in the computer center, and your students can learn through that. So this is one of the benefit. Then you can request for exam city if more than 200 candidates register per session for the examination. So each semester we have 6. In one day we have 2 exam sessions. So in each semester we have 6 exam sessions. So if the candidates are more than 200 per exam sessions, you can ask for exam city request to us. We will look forward to that request. So faculty can become mentors of the candidates. So your local faculty members can become mentors to your students. So mentorship can be done, and also there will be a mentorship certificate. This becomes like if your college is an LC, you being an SPOC can nominate faculty members as mentor. For that, that particular faculty member needs to enroll for a course that he or she wants to mentor, and from your SPOC dashboard you can make them as a mentor. So they will be able to track the progress of the students who will be their mentees. So this is one of the benefit, and based upon the performance of his or her mentees, he or she will also get a mentorship certificate. Next is the fee waiver. So for the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, completely depending upon the availability of CSR funds, the fee waiver is provided. And the most important, direct sharing or learner data with the college coordinator. You can track the enrollment, exam registration, marks obtained, certificates, everything is available in a one downloadable format in your SPOC dashboard. So it's a one-stop, and many colleges have been benefited out of it when they had their inspections, NAC accreditations, NBAs and all. So this is one of the benefit of getting the access at a single point. So there's a page for every local chapter in the public domain, like our host institution, Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, have been with us since 2020. So you can see in both 2019, so in both semesters, how many candidates were present, how many have obtained gold, how many have obtained elite, silvers, they were successful, participant, toppers, NPTEL stars, everything is displayed in the public platform format. If you go to the nptel.ac.in, NPTEL local chapter, details on SWAYAM NPTEL local chapter. After clicking this, you will be able to see the complete NPTEL local chapter page. So this is the example. Now, like I told, we are the family of more than 4,300 plus LCs. So our LCs are expanded pan-India, and not just pan-India, in abroad as well. I'll show you in the coming slides. So we have our LCs right at the top in Jammu Kashmir till Andaman and Nicobar Islands as well. So we have established local chapters throughout our country, and you can see based upon the number of LCs established, you can see the count right up on your screen, the college count as well as being in top 100 and active LCs. This is the type of ratings that we give, active and being in top 100. I'll explain you in the upcoming slides. Now, I was telling about we are expanding in abroad as well. So we have 42 local chapters established in different countries apart from India. So it's there on your screen. We have made LCs outside India as well. So 42 count is there. Now the LC participation. Being a local chapter, becoming a local chapter, you have an SPOC with you who can constantly reminds you if the timeline is, if the deadline is approaching, and he is our interface. We contact them if we want to give any information, or they gives us the feedback what they are feeling, or that's a type of a medium between the students, learners as well as us. So the SPOCs can motivate your students to opt for the examinations and make them more aware. These sessions are there in the YouTube, as well as we used to do workshops in the physical format. But since the pandemic, we are doing it in the e-mode. But faculty, but the SPOC will get all the updates and make the faculty as well as staff as well as students aware about what are the timelines approaching, what are the different initiatives taken by the NPTEL, and they can reap a benefit out of it. So the participation from the LCs are definitely higher in the exam registrations as well. So other interactions, recognitions for the SPOCs and mentors, like I mentioned, we have our college ratings. We rate our colleges in AAA, AA, single A, and active local chapter format. And also we have introduced some special categories as well. So ratings are done every semester based upon the participation from that particular college. We have mentor certificates being given to the top performing mentors, as well as the mentors who are whose mentees are performing good. So mentees are the students who are coming under those faculty members. So soft skill trainings are being done for the local chapters. Participation as exams observers. So since the pandemic, we are we are giving this opportunity to our SPOCs to become our exam observers. Also, the translation efforts that you have seen of 8 vernacular languages won't be enough without our SPOCs contributing to it. So they have been of a huge help to us. It's because of their efforts that translations have taken place. And not just this, we have our interactions every Thursday through the local chapter open house, in which SPOCs interact with us, and every week we meet through Google Meet, and they can ask their questions, whatever doubts they have, and we are more than happy to answer those queries. So these are the type of interactions we have with our SPOCs. And we used to have after every semester, we used to have a felicitation ceremony in which for all the four zones, the SPOCs who are falling under that zone used to come to a particular destination, and we used to have an interaction, meet and greet, and felicitation award ceremony for them to give them recognition. So these are the type of things that we do for the SPOCs to get the interactions on. Okay, the local chapter participation, you can see on your screen the top 10 states whose registration count has been high: Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Kerala, Bihar, West Bengal. And also on your screen, you can see total percentage of active LCs. So right there, you can see there's an active LC rating formula. All the formulas, all the calculation formulas are written on a website. They are completely transparent. For staying your local chapter active, you need to have at least 25 candidates sitting for the examination, and at least 13 of them getting certified. So this is the basic criteria of getting your local chapter coming into an active range. So the active LC rating formula is this. Now in the coming slide, I'll be sharing more the ratings that we provide. So we rate top 100 colleges. Out of them, top 10 are rated as AAA. Next 40 are rated as single A. Next 40 are rated as AA, and next 50 are rated as A-rated colleges. So the formula is there on the website, you can see. And you can see the colleges from Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Delhi, Kerala are coming under this top 10 list. This is a rating for Jan-December 2020 because we gave a cumulative rating because examination took place in December. This year also, we'll be giving a cumulative rating after the results are out. So you can see it's not just restricted to the engineering institutes. In top 100, we have universities as well, arts and sciences colleges too, and the other institutions too. So we do have pharmacy, dental colleges being our LCs. Now, this is the type of recognition that we give. This is a score that you can calculate for for the local chapter. It's 0.1 into the number of learners from the LC with a capping of 10, plus 1 into successfully completing the NPTEL course with a capping of 100, plus 2 into the learners getting elite, plus 5 into learners getting silver, plus 8 into learners getting gold, plus 10 into the learners who are toppers. So this formula is there on our website. You can see over there, and because of after calculating this, we rate our colleges as AAA, AA, and single A. This is a type of a certificate. It's in form of e-certificate that is uploaded in your dashboard. If felicitation happens, we'll be giving you in the form of plaques, and but otherwise e-certificates are allocated to all the SPOCs and all the learners who passed the examinations and getting a mentor certificate. Every certificate is in the form of e-certificate as well. So the SPOCs who are being given AAA are given this type of certificate. Also, the certificate for the college is given. So this is a sample of that. All the certificate samples are there on nptel.ac.in. You go to the resources tab. In the drop-down box, there are documents. Once you click on the document tab, you will be getting a link for sample certificates. You can see what type of certificates are given. Also over there, you will be finding some posters and brochures. So in the Jan-April 2022 semester, the new brochures are up on our website. You can download them and share amongst your faculty as well as your students. So this is the type of rating and recognition certificates that we give to special categories of LC ratings. One is the best new LC. So new LCs are finding it tough to compete with the older one. We definitely acknowledge this fact. So this is a different category that we give them, inside and outside top 100 LCs. Best faculty participation, both in the inside and outside top 100 LC ratings. LC is based on improvement. So if there is an improvement in the points that they have done from the previous semester, we give them this recognition. Also a separate recognition for arts, science, and commerce colleges. So again, inside top 100 and outside top 100. So outside top 100, definitely active LCs will be there. So this is a type of certificates being given. Now, recognition of NPTEL local chapters. So if your local chapters has stayed out of 8 rating points, have stayed in the similar top 100 list for at least 7 of them, you will be given LC star certificate. So semester wise over last 4 years, so 8 rating tables, you have sustained your position or have been in the top 100 and your marks are at least in 7 of them. So you will be given LC star certificate. So it's a local chapter star. So the special category that I was telling, new local chapter, previously 2 of them from Delhi, Netaji Subhash University of Technology. Delhi has been AAA, College of Engineering and Technology. Bhubaneswar, Odisha has been AA, becoming a top new local chapter. Also in the outside top 100 list, outside there have been 2 LCs who were in the top new local chapters list. Then top LC is based upon the faculty performance. So if faculty members, like I told you while enroll yourself as a faculty so that this database can be calculated. So 3 colleges have got this recognition, and 3 from outside top 100 has also obtained this recognition. Next, top LC is based upon improvement in the rating points. So if the college has improved their rating table, so they are given this recognition of being top LC based on improvement in the rating points. So 3 were in top 100 and 3 were in outside top 100. So top LC is based upon improvement in the certificate count. So there might be a chance their rating might not have improved, but they have improved in the number of certificate count. So 3 were there and 3 were there on outside as well. The last special category of top arts and science colleges. So 8 colleges have been in the top inside 100, and 3 of them have been in the top outside 100, who have been in the top arts and science and commerce college category. These were our LC stars who have sustained themselves out of 7, at least in the 7 LC ratings table. So you can see these are from Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, and these are our LC stars who have sustained their ratings in at least 7 out of 8. Okay. Now we have 2 SPOC dashboards, as you all know. This is for the SPOCs. The NPTEL courses, you go to the online courses.nptel.ac.in, you sign in yourself as an SPOC. One dashboard gets open. You will be able to make your faculty members as mentors through this dashboard. So, and also see the dynamic stats of the courses being enrolled by your college students and faculty members over there in this dashboard. And the other one is using the nptel.ac.in website. So the workshops, since the pandemic hit, we are doing it in the online mode. Earlier, we used to have it in the offline mode. So there are type of awareness workshops, faculty workshops, SPOC, lab workshops, and the others. So that's a count. Now every workshop streams through YouTube. So this has been done by IITM. So this is the count of the workshops that we used to do. Hopefully, if next year everything gets open, we'll be able to get on track with our offline workshops too. Then we have workshops with the VCs of universities when the credit transfer came into existence. So we had a word with a lot of vice chancellors of different universities, state universities, and other technical universities. This is a gazette notification of UGC that came up in March 2021, which highlighted that higher education institutions may allow only up to 40% of the total courses being offered in a particular program in a semester through online credit scores using SWAYAM platform. So up to 40% can be done in a particular semester of a program through the MOOCs platform, that is a SWAYAM platform. So after the academic council passes that notification of a particular university, you can definitely opt for the courses that they formulate or they give it to you as per the recommendations that we have said in the previous slides, that keep it flexible so that everybody can take a benefit out of it, and form a mechanism of passing in case students fail in the NPTEL examination. That's the type of support that we give to our SPOCs for attending conferences. Every month for the first 10 days in your SPOC dashboards, this form gets opened. If you are attending as a speaker or you are going for a conference, you can get a support with the capping of 25K from NPTEL. And in 2019, 47 applications were received, out of which 8 were approved. So these workshops these conferences are the conferences that takes place in IITs, NITs, IIITs, CSIR labs, or T4E conferences taking place within India. So this is a benefit that you can take in case you want to go and present a paper. It's a type of a small giveaway. It's a small gesture from us to help you out, since SPOCs are pillars to make us sustain. So with this, I actually end my presentation, but I'll be taking a few more questions from the YouTube chat. I'll be just stop sharing my screen. Okay. There are certain questions on YouTube. Well, they are being answered.
Shall we go with the Mentimeter, or
yes. Yeah. We can have another Mentimeter question. Please share with us. Yeah, another Mentimeter question is up to see whether you're still connected with us or not, or are you listening? Okay. Is your college or university extended credit transfer to students for NPTEL courses? So that's the next question up on the Mentimeter, right up on your screen. Go to menti.com and use the code 30844862. The question is your college or university extended credit transfer to the students for the NPTEL courses? We can see the answers popping up.
I'm putting a timer, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. The timer will be up soon, so please answer the question. Is your college or university extended credit transfer to the students for NPTEL courses? I can see yes for 22% of people answering this question. 12% don't know still, and 4% is telling no. Yeah, 10 seconds are left. Kindly poll for this question. I can see 34% of people answering this question are telling, okay, voting lines are closed. So 34% have said yes. Their college university is offering credit transfers using the NPTEL courses, and 17% still don't know, and 6% are saying no. Okay. Okay, Preeti. Okay, we have next question up on your screen. How many of you enjoy hands-on work, that is working in labs on experiments? You can answer this question. It's another set of questions. How many of you enjoy hands-on working in labs on experiments? Least interested, okay. One has said most interested. How many of you enjoy hands-on working in the labs on experiments? So that's another set of questions. I can see 10% are saying most interested, it's right. The timer is there. Yeah, 35% are saying they are most interested. Yeah, 38% have said they are most interested. It's very nice to know that yes, you are interested in doing hands-on for the lab experimentation, and it's important as well to get your skill set there. So another set of questions to see whether you have listened through the workshop or not. How to complete an NPTEL course and be certified? That's a question that was popping up in the chat window itself. You can answer this question: how to complete an NPTEL course and be certified? Type your answers in this Mentimeter. So go to menti.com, use the code 30844862. The question is how to complete an NPTEL course and be certified. I can see a lot many answers coming up. Assignments, enroll online, take the examination, registration, correct. You can put up the timer, Preeti. Yeah. Score more than 40, correct. Take weekly assignments, correct. Discussions, doubt, work, assignments, correct. Prep and study. Yeah. But many people have said register, enroll, assignments, exams. Correct. You need to enroll for a course. As per your choice, you can register. After enrolling, all videos will be there for you. You can fill up the assignments. And when the timelines open for registering the examinations, you register for the examination and the last question for today's workshop: did you find this workshop useful? You can start polling for the answer. The timer is there. 15 seconds are left. Just answer this question. Did you find this workshop useful? So 49% have voted very useful, 24% have voted useful, 3% have said didn't learn anything new. Okay, the voting lines are closed now. Thank you, Preeti, for these Mentimeter questions. I think we have touched upon a lot of topics that were there for the sessions of today. So, Shilpa ma'am, if you have any questions from your end, please feel free to ask.
No, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a very, very comprehensive workshop, Vishali ma'am. To run it for 2 hours and to keep us alive in those 2 hours, it requires a lot of kind of enthusiasm. And of course, it's so nice to see 2 of my deans here, from IT department and from business department, despite their preoccupations. In fact, principal ma'am just left a couple of minutes ago. So yes, ma'am, from the bottom of the heart, from everybody at Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, we would like to extend a big thank you to you in person, and of course the entire team at NPTEL. We learned a lot of things, and a lot of issues which were there in my mind have also got clarified. Not to say that I would continue to bother, because till the time I don't seek clarity on the point, and I'm sure after this workshop, our students as well as faculty members, with the strengths and motivation they will be deriving from the deans, will be pushed into enrolling, and not just enrolling, also applying for the certificate examination, because it's not just about the enrollment. You very rightly said that, because even we have one student from IT who got his internship with IIT Roorkee. And, it's very, very encouraging to see young boys and girls being placed like this. And yes, we surely champion the cause, as Swamiji says, in nation building. And this is a very important source of nation building, because it's young set of people that we are actually kind of having an interface with every day. And on behalf of the members of the management, all my chairpersons, directors, deans, I thank you once again for this. And with regard to the feedback, I just had a clarification. So I could see the link there on YouTube. The faculty will have to click on that link and submit the feedback. Correct me if I'm wrong. And is this applicable also for the students? No. Okay. Right, ma'am. Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, Shilpa ma'am, for having us to conduct this workshop. Thanks to all the deans, all the dignitaries of VIPS who have attended this session and workshop with us. Thanks to all the students who have connected with us through YouTube and stayed active throughout the workshop. I hope this will be of a great help to you. And the VIPS, I'm going to see VIPS in the upcoming list of top 100 LCs, and you will ask your more questions to Shilpa ma'am, and she'll continue asking us questions. And yes, we will make this session relevant, and the vision which ma'am had this session, and that will be fulfilled. So thank you all. Thank you, team IIT Madras, for this session. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Divya. Thank you, Kamla ma'am. And thank you, Vignesh, for streaming the session up on YouTube. So thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you for the session.
I think we could leave this meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Thank you. Can you stop streaming on YouTube? Yeah.